I went to door.
This is Bogart Radio. This is the Bogart Breakfast Show. Every morning.
Tractor systems are offline. Number one for today's hits and all-time favorites.
Wake up to the breakfast show.
Right now, right here.
3, 2, 1.
This is Bogart Mad Radio.
Starless Rhythms, exactly where you are. The time is 9:30. This is the Bogart Morning Show. The name is Ronnie J. Trez, extraordinary DJ. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with nothing but fantastic music. Just great conversations that we like to have here, man. We got the Bogart man once said. Did you know that? Where we share some fascinating facts as well, man. Yeah, we had an interview guest, but I'm not gonna review the guest because it's gonna ruin everything next time when the guests come through. But yeah, man, it's gonna be it's gonna be an exciting one when you catch up on what you missed because it was Black Coffee's birthday. It's birthday month for a lot of people, and one of our actually it's birthday. Feroz, what do you think? We should sing happy birthday to them, eh? On air.
No, I can't sing. As sexy as my voice is when I talk now.
Listen, let me tell you something. The only time you are allowed to sing, in fact, when it's exceptional to sing, when you can't sing, is when you sing a happy birthday song. We welcome all as you are, okay?
Listen,
that's what we do.
All the customers are going to run out of the store.
Yeah, you got a point there.
You understand?
Yeah, so. Because we are projecting. Okay, cool. I get it now.
Exactly.
I get it now. Yeah, it's too risky. It's too risky to put it out there like that, man. But yeah, man, it's gonna be an exciting one, man. The name is Ronnie J. Trees, like I said before, man. It's gonna be a jam-packed show as well. So when we come back, we're gonna go in right straight into it. It's Cappello X Bogart. You deserve it. A treat that we're gonna give you guys and announce as well. Good morning.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going.
Thanks, Mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Like everyone who says that thing, DJ Maporisa or someone else is robbing me, what. Now,
my royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal. Distribution deal. So they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Alama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak? Because this song was just last year.
Nah. That's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why as a Kabanguti, as a Fananan, I want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. Are you much didn't speak with them? Police fade away, he needs to apologize. So that he include Lendabale. Obviously much Talbona, but to understand our
yes.
Yeah. So that's include because obvious dog. If I use learn to lay I mean, we had some feelings about
yes.
affect some So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd feed it.
I wouldn't lie, Cook, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, or especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, a black child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to we have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive your dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son is in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje ndiphila ngomculo. Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngomculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni.
It's called Pogo. I didn't ask what it means, just in case you don't know what it means. It means money, man.
Money, 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 money.
Yeah, man. It's the Bogart Morning Show. The name is Ronnie J. Is extraordinary DJ. Let me tell you something. Why is it so important to speak things in your life, man? You know what I mean? Because I was listening to this song and I'm like, wait, man. Okay, what is the person really saying here, man? But whatever it is, the words. Words are quite powerful, man. You know, which leads us to, you know, the Bogart man once said the words for today. You know, because, you know, always feel that something wonderful is about to happen to you. Because that's how I feel every day, man. Because if you don't feel like that every day, I don't know who's going to make it for you. There's something powerful just about waking up and, you know, with expectations. You know, no anxiety, not fear, but just the quiet belief that something good is in your way. It's always going to happen. Because that's how you know, because once you do that, you feel happy all the time. You know?
100%.
Like, yeah, it's like this belief. Like, if you strongly believe in what you put in your head and what you think about and what your ideas, trust me, they'll come to pass.
100%. Because sometimes it's not even about something extravagant. You know, it could be like small things, a good conversation, you know, an opportunity. Those are the things that count.
Yeah, man, I wake up every day and say, you know what, I'm going to knock on the door and it's going to open today.
Yes,
that's what I feel like, you know what I mean? Because life, it might not happen today, but it might happen tomorrow. Because life doesn't always give us, you know, an immediate result. 100%. Because a lot of people fail to do this because they want an immediate result. But some days they feel slow, repetitive, some even, you know what I mean? And even, you know, discouraging, especially the discouraging part, because you get to quit very fast. But when you carry the mindset that something wonderful is going to happen at each and every moment, you start to move differently. Trust me, you start to move differently, and I've seen it in some other people, in myself actually, you know what I mean? So you become more open, more hopeful, and just more present.
100%. It's so important to speak life.
Yeah, man. Most people don't even, like, you know,
speak life into yourself, man.
Exactly. So today, walk into the day believing something wonderful is definitely coming your way. It's the Bogart Morning Show. I trust that you're having a fantastic morning. When we come back, we're going to come back with Did You Know, some fascinating facts we share.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Bona kaofela bona, like everyone who says that thing DJ Maporisa or someone else is robbing me, what.
Mama royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal. Distribution deal. So they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Lama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because the song was just last year?
Nah. That's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why as a I want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. You much didn't speak with them. He needs to apologize so that he include obviously much but to understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's include because obvious dog. If I mean, we had some feelings about affect some So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him, and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment,
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, Black Child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to. We have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son's in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje udiphila ngomculo. Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngomculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana
ukuthi ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi nawo umcimbi ukhona ulihla akekho kuyipost.
Ukujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama video sibona ayibo kudlalwa ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona kanti ukhona ngithi haya ngekho mina ngasidwakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashama amamiliyoni bathenga imoto vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba nomagumeto uthi umenyisa umtsholo.
Hayi monto angayithengi.
Waganwa ngayo imali.
Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngagana.
Here is a free platform, a pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education, you network with these people, you do the links, we introduce you to funding opportunities.
Coming through, Casper in your vest, Gemini Major, man, coming through with 100 on the beat there, man. Shout out to everybody on this beat. This one here is called Hennessy. As I said, if we were WWE, the wrestling match, this will definitely be my entrance. And a lot of people agree, man. I'm sure the people who are listening right now are like, yeah, this definitely will be your entrance.
We know
this one
you,
here.
sir. We know you. Also, what happened to Gemini Major? I haven't heard anything from him in a while, okay?
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Is he still in the game?
Yeah, I don't know. But, you know, he's a producer, so he's probably busy producing some other hits for some people. So he's behind the scenes, you know. So I guess that's what it is. It only makes sense that way, you know. Yeah, the time is exactly 9:42 right here on the Bogart Morning Show. The name is Ronnie J. Driz, extraordinary DJ. It's time for Did You Know?
So have you ever heard that saying that your heart stops when you sneeze?
Yes. Is that not a myth though?
It is.
I was about to say, it might be true. Might be.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Or when they say you need to close your eyes, like don't sneeze with your eyes open, or else your eyes are going to pop out of your head.
Oh my God, who said that?
Well, that might be a possibility.
To make it
actually.
worse, who believes that?
No, but they
Believes
do.
that?
Like they do that automatically.
Yeah, so the reason your eyes close automatically when you sneeze is to prevent them from accidentally popping out of your head.
No.
And the reason why a sneeze is strong enough to be able to pop your eyes literally out of your head is a sneeze can travel up to 160 k's an hour.
No.
What?
And I've been-
What?
Your sneeze can travel faster than your car.
Yeah, that's why I said no. it
That
can't be
is
right.
crazy. And I've
That
been
can't be
sneezing a
right.
lot. I've been sneezing a lot today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where does the sneeze come from? I know it's your body.
Yeah.
And your body's telling, obviously, it defends itself.
It's clearing out
it's clearing
irritants in your airway.
Yeah, in the airway. But wow, I just didn't know. Like if it's traveling, where is it traveling from? I don't know, but
That's why in situations like COVID-19, they needed us to social distance because that's how far a sneeze can just... I can be sitting across the table from you and sneeze and it could get you.
Does a sneeze travel faster than a cough?
everyone now.
I need to check.
I wonder.
But I think yes.
No, but a cough is more like an irritation of the mucus on your throat, I guess. I don't know. Am I saying correctly? I don't know. All
So
I'm
a
saying,
sneeze
but
needs
I'm just
to have that much pressure because it needs to push out whatever it is that's blocking your airways or irritating.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's from the deductions that I've done for myself. You know what I'm saying? I think that is it. But sometimes we're our own doctors. You know what I'm saying?
Funny, the
We are
weird
on
thing
doctors.
about me is that I can't just sneeze once like a normal person. I always sneeze in threes.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
That is so cute.
Why did you pause before saying cute?
I wanted to say cool, but I felt like cool was not like the right word to use.
Aw.
It is so cute.
Nice save.
I love how you pictured it, but I don't think it goes down that way.
No, I don't go.
Yeah, man. But speaking about sneezing, like you can even sneeze. Like I think the other day I was cooking and I put like paprika in my hands, so I put it in, because I'm not the one to measure. Just measure in my hand
Until your
first. 'Cause
ancestor
you don't wanna
whispers,
put,
it's enough.
yeah, it's enough. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put it directly because it might just fall in. You don't want to take the risk. You don't want to take the risk in that time you're hungry. So when I put it in my hand and I put it in the pot, I kept on sneezing so much. I was like, you know what? Never again. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
apparently the
again,
paprika particles.
And they kept on staying there, and I sneezed, I think, about 10 times. You don't want that.
Yeah, your body was panicking. Get it out.
Yeah, the body was definitely panicking. Get it out, man. Huh.
So
But
that's it
interesting.
for today's Did You Know Fact?
That is so nice.
But quite interesting, man. Quite interesting. All right, cool. When we come back, we're definitely going to go into what you in case you missed it. We're going to talk about Black Coffee. Apparently, he's returning a Maserati, or they haven't given him the Maserati. But when we come back, we want to dive into it and see what exactly is going on with Gus Nati.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, Mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Bona kaofela bona, like everyone who says that thing DJ Maphorisa or someone else is robbing me what.
Mama royalties
doesn't
what?
happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal. distribution deal, so they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah, I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Elama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because this song was just last year?
Nah, that's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why as a I want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. I much didn't speak with them. He needs to apologize so that he include obviously much but to understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's included because obvious dog. If I use leyo, I mean, we had some feelings about affect some So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him, and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, Black Child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after these cars, there's no that thing for us to. We have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son's in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje udiphila ngumculo. Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngumculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana ukudesayo nitsango
ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi na umcimbi ukhona ulihla akekho kuyipost.
Ukujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje. Ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama video sibona ayibo kudlalwa ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona ngithi haya ngekho mina ngazi wakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi. Uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashama amamiliyoni bathenga imoto. Vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle. Nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba nomagumedo uthi umenyisa umtsholo.
Hayi monto angayithengi.
Waganwa ngayo imali.
Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngagana.
Here is a free platform, a Pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education. You network with these people. You do the links. We introduce you to funding opportunities. We introduce you to the organizations that you can't reach by yourself. The young people, I don't know, for some reason, if it's not a party or a DJ involved in a live performance, they don't want to come. You know why masterclasses and workshops are very important? Because of the information. It's the attitudes of the individual, my brother. Because you did not get help at that one, at the first one or the second one. I put it all on you because you didn't.
Yes, that's what we're all about here. What about the money? How do you spell this guy's name? Is Kade? Okay, all I know is that PK Mazi is on the beat. But him himself, I don't know his name. I can't pronounce it. Do you know how to pronounce it?
No.
It's Khadearir.
It's K. What?
H.
Yes.
ADEAIR.
I feel like you need to
I
don't know whether, because I don't know, maybe some other language, but if it's English, it's a different pronunciation because,
it's fine.
It's fine.
He needs to come here so he can tell us how to pronounce his name.
Actually, man. Let's reach out to him and see what's happening, man. 9:52. When we come back, we're definitely going to catch up with some other what's going on around the world and also, just locally. Good morning.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Bona kaofela bona, like everyone who says that thing, DJ Maporisa or someone else is robbing me, what. No,
Mama royalties
doesn't
what?
happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal. Distribution deal. So they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Elama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because
Nah,
this song
bro.
was just last year's last year?
Nah. That's why I need like, he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why as a kabanguti, as I want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. Are you much didn't speak with them? But only say fade away, he needs to apologize. So that he indlulele indaba le. Obviously much italbona but to understand abo.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's indlule because obvious dog if akayenzi lo nto leyo, I mean, uhetha my feelings apaya.
Yes.
Affect abantu abapaya. So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, Cook, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, a black child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to we have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son's in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje udiphila ngumculo.
Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngumculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana ukudesayo nitsango.
Ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi na umcimbi ukhonto ulihla akekho kuyipost.
Kujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama video sibona ayibo kudlalwa ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona kanti ukhona ngithi hayi angekho mina ngazi wakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashama million bathenga imoto vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle nanti imillion salibona la uhamba noma gumeto uthi uminyisa umtsholo.
Hayi monta ngayithenga.
Waganwa ngayo imali.
Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngagana.
Here is a free platform, a Pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education. You network with these people. You do the links. We introduce you to funding opportunities. We introduce you to the organizations that you can't reach by yourself. The young people, I don't know, for some reason, if it's not a party or a DJ involved in a live performance, they don't want to come. You know why masterclasses and workshops are very important? Because of the information. It's the attitudes of the individual, my brother. Because you did not get help at that one, at the first one or the second one. I put it all on you because you didn't ask the right questions. At the master classes, they don't ask questions. Let me make an example. Ron's house has been repossessed. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, I'm a millionaire, but there are ways that we can open doors for you, for you to make money. And there's no small money in this world. Every masterclass is a free educational empowerment platform, you know. It's designed for African creatives, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the arts and the media space. But what sets us apart is the holistic and practical approach. In delivering the real world knowledge with industry leaders, which you can touch and ask questions, network with, because everybody who's going to be there, we've asked them to say, block out your day. The youth want to talk to you. The youth are eager to come and suck knowledge from you. You know, that's why even this year that we've shortened the panel, and the Q&A time and the networking time is a bit longer.
In about 30.
Ira Star coming through with Rush. It's the Bogart Morning Show. 10th hour of the day, man. Incredible. It's the midweek. It's the mid-month of the midweek. This doesn't really happen, right? It's the 18th of March. Okay. Now, yeah, guys, we're almost in April. Easter is around the corner. We're doing this again. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's just that it's funny enough to just notice that time is moving very fast.
Time is flying.
I don't know, it's me only.
And you know, we say this every year. It's just like when winter arrives.
Yes.
We always say, oh, this winter is going to be so cold.
And then before you know it, the winter's over. We're back in summer. I love summer because they're even longer, which is good. But yeah, it is the Bogart Morning Show. The name is Ronnie J. Driz, extraordinary DJ. How important is independence? Is the topic of the day. We're going to be discussing that later on. So please do download the Bogart Radio app and let's have a chat on there. But before we run into that, let's catch up on something that you missed on the socials day.
How much is a Maserati?
I have no idea.
$2 million. A couple of bar.
I'm not one of those guys that's sit and check things that I can't buy. I'm just saying. Because, you know, it's like, I'll probably like see it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a Marzi. Okay, cool. I see you. Yeah,
it's in the millies.
In the millies.
You might not afford it now, but like you never know what will happen before. We are literally talking about speaking life into yourself.
Literally, actually.
Yes, we were talking about that just now.
Yeah, of course, but I wouldn't like I wouldn't like check to say, look, man, I wouldn't like check how much it is, then I check my bank account, because that's just gonna hurt me. You know what I mean?
I love knowing exactly how much things are, so I know how much I'm working towards.
100%. 100%. Okay, so let's rephrase it. You can't buy a Maserati yet. You can't afford it yet.
Okay.
Temporary.
Yeah, that's what I tell myself.
Yes.
You see, now temporary.
Yeah.
But now this temporary, I wouldn't want to go hurt myself looking at the price now.
How are you going to know when you can afford it if you don't know how much it is?
How?
No, I know, you know. Come on, you know. That's what you know. Come on. Now, you see, now there, you're just lying to yourself.
No
you know,
way.
there's speaking some life into you, and then there's just lies that you tell yourself sometimes, which is good.
Be delusional.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good to tell yourself to
positive delusion.
Sometimes. But yeah, let's call it that. Yeah, let's call it that.
Talking about a Maserati, Grammy award-winning DJ Black Coffee, whose real name is Nkosinathi Makhubula, is taking Maserati South Africa to court over a luxury car deal worth 9 million rand. Yeah.
Why is it that high? Because I feel like not every Maserati is 9 million.
You'll find out.
Okay.
So the DJ claims that the dealership failed to deliver his customized Maserati MC20 CLO by an agreed July 2025 deadline.
That's almost like a year ago.
Yeah, but you know, this guy, it's not just a Maserati you walk in and buy.
Yes,
it's customized.
That's why
it's 9 million.
Yes. So you would want, if you're paying 9 million, I mean, you would want something that somebody has.
100%.
So did he have to pay like a deposit?
I'm not sure. Let's listen.
Okay.
Cooking.
Okay.
So he has now approached the Gauteng High Court through his company, Solistic Music, seeking to cancel the deal and recover his 7 million trade-in payment.
Oh, so there's a 7 million deposit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. That's not even half of the 9 million.
That's more than half.
It's more than half.
But when you say trade-in, because I know he used to have a Maserati, does it mean he gave them his old Maserati?
Yes.
Worth
probably.
7 million?
Yes.
So you took my car and you don't deliver my new car? I'll also be mad.
So yes, guys, Mapumula had originally purchased an MC20 coupe in 2022 and later upgraded to the CLO model. As part of the deal, he traded in his previous vehicle and requested several custom features, including a high-end sound system, unique color finishes, and a premium interior. However, he was later informed that the car would only go into production months later with no confirmed delivery date. So Maserati South Africa has denied any breach of contracts, stating that no July 2025 deadline was agreed upon. The company says the delays were due to additional customization requests that required approval from head office, and that fully customized vehicles typically take at least 9 months to produce. So now the matter is before the courts.
So does that mean he requested the vehicle 9 months before July 2025?
Probably.
I think this case here, he say, she say case. To be honest with you,
So there was nothing like you'd expect Maserati and them to have it on paper.
To have it on paper,
have
yes.
Your car ready
That's what they're saying. They have it on paper, and then but Black Coffee is saying a different thing.
No, like
No,
Black
no.
Coffee is saying that we agreed on this, and they're saying we don't have it on paper.
Yes, so which means there's no agreement on paper.
Wow.
Which is questionable because Maserati is a big company.
They say that not according to what you say, something that I read, I might be wrong, but they're saying that there's a certain time for customization to be customized car to be delivered, and which is like a year, and they're saying a year is not yet over.
So what I'm saying is, if he was expecting to have it by July 2025, does it mean he made the order in 2024? You see, it's tricky, and also you'd expect there to be a proper trail.
But it says 2025 here. You see, Maserati South Africa has denied any breach of contract.
He was expecting to get their car by 2025, which
July.
Means
because remember he purchased an MC20 coupe in 2022, and then upgraded to the CLO model.
So he probably decided in 2024 that he wants to trade in. And he was expecting to get his car by July 2025.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Makes sense.
So who do you guys think is wrong here? Is it the client or the dealership?
Both of them.
Client, but
both.
Man.
Both.
I agree with that.
I would also be pissed if my Maserati wasn't delivered. So I would also be pissed. But hey, anyways, but it's great to have problems like this, man. You're approaching court with child support, with other things as well. But some people are approaching court, with Maserati issues.
With big issues.
He was also in court for child support. Let's not overlook that.
But the guy has money.
But let's not overlook he's approaching the court for a Maserati.
Yes.
Also,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Problems are not the same.
I enjoy my life of not going to court. It's very nice.
Nah.
Yeah. People have different lives,
But you know what? I think
I want these problems. I want these problems. I'm sorry. I don't want your problems at all. Sorry, You guys keep your problems. Okay. I want these ones. That's what I'm praying tonight for. Is like, Lord, please give me this kind of problems.
You know what?
The kind of problems that I have now, they're not working with me.
I agree with you. I also want these kind of problems. I want to have 7 million Maserati problems. That's all I want to have. So do you guys think that luxury is worth the wait when it comes to customized products?
Yes. No, definitely, man. I mean, in our day and age, you just want something customizable, something that only you have. And also kind of like technology that you only have kind of makes sense that way.
I'm a huge fan of customizable things. One of one.
I think so too. I think... Yeah, no. I think I agree.
I don't blame you, man, to get lost, because this is Maserati, man. It's the Mazzy up in here.
You know what I'm thinking right now? I'm thinking about the fact that for big companies, especially companies that have been in the game for such a long time, it does make sense that it takes longer for them to customize stuff, because whatever they customize still needs to be on brand. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense.
Yeah,
that's why it takes a year. A year is a good enough time.
It needs to go to the head office for approval.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But it is what it is, man.
Like with Ferrari, if you want to get it a color that's not a stock color, you have to request.
Do you understand what I'm talking about? And they wouldn't just
allow
you to do that there and then just because you're a big guy. Just imagine how many big guys buy from Maserati. So I feel like when it comes to things like when it comes to brands that are as big as Maserati, all their clients are important.
No, of course, all the clients are important.
All their clients are important because
brand.
all their clients are elite. You know, just like our Bogart man
Of
customers.
course, everybody in the Bogart shop is elite. As soon as you walk in there through the doors, you're definitely elite, man.
100%.
But yeah, when we come back, we're definitely going to dive into something that we like to call You Deserve a Treat. It's a new thing that we have launched, so we're going to be giving you information on that. Good morning.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namanje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Like everyone who says that thing, DJ Maporisa or someone else is robbing me, what.
Mama royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal. Distribution deal. So they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah. I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Lama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak because the song was just last year?
Nah. That's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why as a I want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. You much didn't speak with them. He needs to apologize so that he include Lendabale. Obviously, much but to understand.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's include because obvious dog. If I learn to lay, I mean, we had some feelings about affect some So how am I gonna trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said he doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, Black Child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after these cars, there's no that thing for us to use. We have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son's in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje udiphila ngomculo. Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngomculo kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana ukusayo nitsango
ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi. Na umcimbi ukhona ulihla akekho kuyipost.
Kujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje. Ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama video sibona ayibo kudlalwa ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona ngithi hayi angekho mina ngazi wakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi. Uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashama amamiliyoni bathenga imoto. Vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle. Nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba noma gumeto uthi uminyisa umtsholo.
Hayi monto angayithengi.
Waganwa ngayi imali.
Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngagana.
Here is a free platform, a pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education. You network with these people. You do the links. We introduce you to funding opportunities. We introduce you to the organizations that you can't reach by yourself. The young people, I don't know, for some reason, if it's not a party or a DJ involved in a live performance, they don't want to come. You know why masterclasses and workshops are very important? Because of the information. It's the attitudes of the individual, my brother. Because you did not get help at that one, at the first one or the second one. I put it all on you because you didn't ask the right questions. At the masterclasses, they don't ask questions. Let me make an example. Ron's house has been repossessed. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, I'm a millionaire, but there are ways that we can open doors for you, for you to make money. And there's no small money in this world. Every masterclass is a free educational empowerment platform, you know. It's designed for African creatives, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the arts and the media space. But what sets us apart is the holistic and practical approach. In delivering the real world knowledge with industry leaders, which you can touch and ask questions, network with, because everybody who's going to be there, we've asked them to say, block out your day. The youth want to talk to you. The youth are eager to come and suck knowledge from you. You know, that's why even this year that we've shortened the panel and the Q&A time and the networking time is a bit longer.
In about 30 years time to 40 years time, I think everything is going to be robotic, because even now with
that in
movies,
30 to 40 years we're actually still going to be alive.
Exactly. That's my biggest concern.
What do you mean I'm going to be alive for so much longer? Have you heard how AI can actually sound like a person?
Now you're gonna get someone saying, "Hey, Connie Ferguson scammed me of this and this." I'm like, Marachomi, can the whole Connie Ferguson come to you and be like,
I need 50 rand.
I need 50 rand. Maybe it's because it's never happened to me.
But my question is that of all the people Connie Ferguson could have reached out to, she reached out to you.
To me.
Her son, her daughter, her siblings.
A whole Zandile from Alex.
Her
Connie
friends.
Ferguson is reaching out to a whole Zandile.
She has friends.
In the industry.
She has a banker.
Exactly.
She has people who she can reach out to, but when Tyrone, Utula, Moklex, Dopu.
Your success is not dependent on how fast you run, but on how prepared you are. As a matter of fact, the quality of your delivery is dependent upon your preparation. We have people that wants to be present in the stage of life, but they are absent in the classroom of preparation. It is very disturbing to see how people rush into things that they did not spend time preparing for. So we see the gift and the man. So the gift opens the door for the man to sit, to dine with kings. But once the door is open for you to sit and dine with kings, once you are in the room, the gift will not tell you how to behave.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Numaganjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
coming through with the crew. Zakwe Roots is the name of this one here, man. It's the Bogart Morning Show. The name's Ronnie J. Driz, extraordinary DJ, with Chantel, Feroza, Rob, Cecily also. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Nothing but exciting times that we have here. So I was just, you know what, before we dive into the topic of the day, I was just having a discussion, like, you know, the millennials specifically, because I'm a millennial. I think we've got this phase of denial, or saying, like, we can't, in our heads, we don't grow older. We're always going to be 20 years old. I don't know how that works. But now, reality is catching up with us to say, you know, there's a bone ache, there's this, or you can't drink as much, or you can't, you know, those are the conversation you keep having. So I wanted to know if the other millennials are having the same conversation, because I feel like this certain age, it seems like the guys who were born in the 90s, they still think they are, they dress like they are, they still talk like they are. It's just weird.
I've heard people saying they can't vosho like they used to.
And that is okay. You're chasing your retirement. It's fine. It's
But
okay.
it doesn't make sense. So I'm wondering if the generation before that, for us, had the same conversations when they reached around 30s. But I don't think they had, because those ones, they changed, they dressed in a certain way. We're not doing that. We are literally not. We're doing the same thing the 20-year-olds are doing. It's like just one big, like, there's no generation separation. Like, it's just, yeah, the Gen Zs, they might come with a different kind of like a way of doing things, but it seems like they're just adapting what we did.
I'm okay with
Hold on
it.
there.
There's no different way. The Gen Zs are the lost generation. They don't have. What have the Gen Zs given us?
Nothing.
Give me one thing.
Because now they
no
dress
hip hop
like
star,
us.
no R&B star.
Oh, yeah, they
okay,
haven't,
maybe
yeah.
Maybe Caesar. Caesar's probably the only one that I can say the Gen Zs have given us. They haven't given
Yeah,
us a
only,
World
yeah.
Cup. They haven't given us a cricket. They have nothing. All they've
Yeah,
given
you're
us
right,
is
yeah, they
bits.
haven't given-
Type shit.
Influences.
Type. That's what language. That's what they've given us.
6'9".
That's all.
6'9".
That's all.
No,
6'7". Oh, you see,
Six,
I'm
yeah. Bits,
yeah, I mean,
bits,
6'7".
bits.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
No, you guys are growing old. And
No,
it's
and also
okay.
Tun 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 Sahur, Ballerina Cappuccina.
Listen to the, like, what language is that? Like,
I'm tuned in.
What is that?
I'm chronically online.
I mean, guys.
You see, this is what I'm saying. You're chronic online, and you're not even part of them. You see, like, guys.
The one I like is type. That type.
Oh, yeah,
that
type,
Yeah,
yeah.
that type thing. That type thing.
That type thing. No,
I like
yeah.
it when they say that.
Now
and
we
they say
just
it three.
type.
Always say it 3 times.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have to say it 3 times? What? I get the first time. I know that. Like, why must we say it 3 times? Why?
No, now it's just type. That's it. That's it. I wouldn't have caught on some. I just caught on like type. Did you just say type? Did you just?
My favorite is going, that's the chat. Or my chat is.
My chat is.
Because it's
Wow.
referring to the chat in like a stream.
Wow.
That's where the chat comes from.
And we created the chat, by the way. Okay, it was our generation that did that. You
Oh
know what
wait,
I'm
they
saying?
have given us TikTok. That's what they've given us, the Gen Zs.
Well, we had Musically as millennials, which turned into TikTok.
Listen,
But they
we
breathed
created-
life
Oh, we
into
created
it.
the
we
platform
created
for TikTok.
everything
That's true.
that on TikTok. Okay, we're
That's
the
true.
first ones
Yeah, they just
with the
breathed life
vines.
into
Remember
it.
there used to be vines?
Yeah.
I don't even remember
Yes.
that. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vines were amazing.
You
Vines are
guys,
amazing.
you guys are
Oh, wait,
haters.
Vines were like
You
trends.
guys are
Yeah,
haters.
they were
Threads, like threads.
Like
Yes,
those
no,
6-second
vines were
videos.
like 6-second video, just like TikTok now. But it's just that it's a change. It's a form of change that has happened. But vines used to be, we created it. Just that then TikTok maximized.
Chantal, please speak to
You,
people.
you
Give us
guys,
something.
no, you guys are haters.
Give us
You know,
something.
life is
No,
brighter
no.
now with us. Life is
How
nice.
are
Life
we
is good.
hating?
You know,
Nah.
please.
No,
You guys have
I
come in.
don't
There's some
get
journal
that.
problems. There's political problems. There's like
Imagine,
you've
bro.
come in with all the problems.
They've come in with so much to say no, but it should be like this.
No,
like,
but you guys ruined the world already.
Us.
You know?
It
Yes.
was our parents. Don't say us.
Even you guys are in the mix.
Actually, we're trying to make it better for you guys.
We tried to make it better for you guys, actually.
How?
Actually.
No.
Actually,
You are the
It was
hater.
it was ruined for us.
Yes.
It was ruined for us. We're
Now
trying to
we're
make it better for
fixing
you guys.
The things we came in were like, okay. what
Blame
do
the
we do?
boomers
Yeah.
and the baby
Yeah, look,
boomers.
yeah.
Don't blame
Our fathers
us.
and
I'm
great.
blaming all of y'all.
Then
Everybody.
we blame you too.
You guys
You
have
gonna
nothing
get
of your own.
blamed. You gonna get blamed. You gonna get everybody's
Now
getting
you getting
blamed.
But
blamed.
Not
anyways,
me.
Now
yeah.
Not me.
Now
All right, cool. Before we dive into You Deserve a Treat, the topic of the day, how important is independence, is what we're talking about. Right. So, as you all know, we got that Cappello X Bogart radio dining experience that, you know, we just cooked up. So Chantel is going to tell us a little bit more about that as well, which is called Deserve Your Treat.
You deserve a treat.
You deserve a treat.
Yes.
All right. You.
So yes, guys, we have got something special for you. You stand a chance to win a special dining experience for you and someone you nominate at Cappello or Black Bistro Lounge. So here's how you enter. You download the Bogart Radio app, sign up, and head over to the Win With Us tab. Then type the magic words, "You deserve a treat," and nominate someone who deserves a spoil and say why they deserve a spoil. So this can be via a message or a voice note. But yeah, make sure you tune into the Bogart Morning Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 till 11 a.m. For updates, shout-outs, and all the excitement around the competition.
Yeah, man. So this can run. This is running throughout all the Cappellos in the country, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So wherever you are, man, Cape Town, Durban, everywhere where there's a Cappello near you, if you've experienced it, definitely you might wanna you might wanna share the experience with somebody else so that you tell us who deserve the treat. So you can send a voice note, a message, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You can send all that just to nominate somebody if you want them just to share the experience as well.
So starting from next week, Friday, we will be announcing our lucky winner.
All right, cool. Right. How important is it to be independent? So independence can mean different things, different people, to different people. For some, it's financial freedom. For others, it's just emotional strength, the ability to stand on your own or making your own decisions without relying on others. Yeah, hey? I actually view it in a different way. But before I give you that, relationships also, friendships and even family dynamics. Independence can sometimes be, just a strength on its own. That's what I think. Because, independence just doesn't mean money for me. But I don't know what it means for you guys.
Have you heard of hyper-independence?
No. What is that?
When you are too independent to the point where you won't let anybody help you with anything in any capacity.
You don't even ask for help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a little bit toxic for yourself, man.
Yeah, because you also end up distancing yourself from people and pushing them away, and everyone in your life will feel unneeded and possibly unwanted.
Exactly,
I think I have that problem actually. Funny enough.
No, you don't have a problem because this one here, because I've seen such people with a problem like that. Because now you think you run everything and you can run, it goes as further as running other people's lives.
No.
You get to think such things sometimes. That's why I'm saying it's toxic. It's a road to a toxic place, I think.
I think it does take a lot to readjust to the fact that there's somebody there to assist you without even asking. I think for me it's more so a firstborn thing. I grew up literally not asking for anything. I don't even ask my dad for money. And he's always there like,
hey,
why don't you say when you need money?
That is shocking. I always ask my dad for money.
Yes. So yeah,
you see,
I don't know.
I said, two different people, two different communities.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's a firstborn thing. It's very difficult for me to ask for help. And this is why I can never be with a man that is not decisive. You need to be
the decisive part.
You need to be able to make decisions. I can't. I don't want to mother anybody.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I see.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a complex situation because I've also seen some people where they just grew up without parents and now they're just they're fully dependent on themselves. They've been doing it since. And now when you come into society and let's say a relationship, because you just want to run everything. So now it can also be,
not that you want to
tumble
run
the blocks that you try and build with somebody else, because now you are always the one that depends on yourself, and now you need to take care of the next person. The next person is like, no, we're supposed to do this together. You know what I mean? There can be that issue.
Or you don't give someone room to even try to take care
of you. That's what I wanted to say. I think it's more so what Feroza's saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tricky.
But then there's also codependence. Where you basically choose a person or you latch onto a person and you are extremely codependent on that one person. You can't do anything without them. And that's bad because when that
It's really
person
bad.
decides to do their own thing or whatever the case may be, it affects you. It will always directly affect your life because you've intertwined your entire life with theirs.
Yeah, man.
100%.
I mean, yeah, because people are we're just free people because everybody deserves freedom.
That's true.
Deserve to be on their own. Now you're codependent with this person. That person decides, I want to do my own thing.
I want to leave.
I want to leave. I don't want to do this anymore.
Have you seen codependent couples that are forever together all the time?
That's the idea, man.
No, but you can't
But,
separate them. Even like simple things like errands, going to the bank.
But that's
They go
nice. That's
together.
cute.
All the time. No, but all the
that's
time.
cute.
All the time,
That's
Chantal.
nice. Not all the time.
All the time.
but
That's what codependent people do all the time.
So those are the type of people when one goes to the toilet, the one is by the door now.
Yes, exactly. And they're having a duck check.
that is cute. I'm sorry. I
Are
find
you
that
codependent?
cute. I'm not.
Oh.
No, I can't do that, man. That's me time there, man. Like, come on, man. We need time to scroll through these TikToks or something.
But some people take it so bad where they financially codependent. They codependent in terms of the household, etc., etc. So they cannot function without another person.
This is why you find a lot of people in abusive relationships.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
They're-
definitely,
yeah.
yes. Yeah, because some people do take advantage of that, though. They do
They
take
do.
advantage of that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. The time is exactly past. Let's hear what Rob has in sports, as if he's ready, before he comes, before we finish off this year. So, how important is independence is what we're talking about. So, hit us up on the Bogart Radio app, download. Let me hear your thoughts on that one as well. It's the Bogart Morning Show. Good morning.
Top of the morning from the sports desk. Let's take a quick look at our sporting headlines for this morning. This sports report is brought to you by Score Energy Drink. Diving right into it as far as our tennis is concerned, we're of course warming up for the second Grand Slam of the year, which is none other than the US Open, which gets underway in just under a month's time. But before that, there's a few pre-matches or rather pre-tournaments that are taking place also in the United States of America. The first one that took place is of course the Indian Wells. That came up with some big winners. Ariana Sabalenka, of course, won the women's title in a thrilling encounter. Of course, she saved a championship point to beat Eliana Rybakina in 3 sets, of course, claiming that victory. On the other side, as far as the men's side is concerned, Yannick Sinner of Italy took the title, of course, by beating Daniel Medvedev, who, of course, represents Germany. Sabalenka, as things stand, is currently ranked, is in the top form and is currently sitting at world number 1, even though after, of course, claiming that title from Eliana Rybakina. She's, of course, taken over from Iga Swiatek at that top standing. Things keep switching around as far as the women's standing is concerned and top of the tennis standing. As far as the men's side is concerned, of course, the likes of Carlos Alcaraz Jr. Is still currently sitting at the top of that. The likes of Novak Djokovic still competing, but of course, we'll see all the wild cards and all the top seeded players will be put in together for the US Open, which gets underway, as mentioned, in just under a month's time. The UEFA Champions League was on full display yesterday, and some interesting results came in last night. A lot of City fans were in fact hoping that Manchester City would be able to turn things around as they hosted Real Madrid, 15-time champions Real Madrid out at the Etihad Stadium. Of course, Pep Guardiola capturing the tension with his coach's fit over and above the playing, over and above what was going on the field. People were more interested in what Pep Guardiola was wearing off the pitch. But nonetheless, that good outfit did not result into a good performance for Manchester City, as they unfortunately lost to Real Madrid 2-1. Of course, Vinicius Jr. Notching up a penalty in the first half. Erling Haaland getting an equalizer in the same first half. But then towards the end of the second half, of course, Vinny Jr. came in with a brace to ensure that Real Madrid have that full aggregate victory to take them into the next round of the UEFA Champions League. Other results that came in last night, quite disappointingly, Chelsea did not turn things around against Paris Saint-Germain as they lost to Paris Saint-Germain 3-0 in that encounter. 8-2 defeats in the full aggregate victory. As far as Arsenal is concerned, Arsenal continued the rich vein of form. Of course, today took on Bayer Leverkusen out at the Emirates Stadium last night, and of course they got a 2-0 victory, ending up in a 2-1 victory as far as the aggregate goes. And Bodo Glimt, at some point, everybody else considered them to be the dark horse of this year's UEFA Champions League, but things turned around last night out in Portugal as Sporting Lisbon hosted, of course, Bodo Glimt, and Sporting Lisbon went on a riot, scoring all 4 goals into extra times into extra time and ensuring that they came out victorious against Border Brenton to book their spot into the next round of the UEFA Champions League. Of course, the trophy with the big ears does continue this evening, and possibly the most mouth-watering fixture this evening will see none other than Barcelona hosting Newcastle at the Nou Camp Stadium, at the Spotify Nou Camp Stadium this evening. If you do remember last week's result ended up in a 1-1 draw as far as the first leg is concerned, so things could be really, really tense this evening. But of course, Barcelona seem to be quite a good side at home, and they will of course be looking to dent Eddie Howe's hopes of progressing into the latter round of the UEFA Champions League. Other matches to look out for this evening: Liverpool take on Turkish giants Galatasaray. Atletico de Madrid welcome Tottenham Hotspur. Of course, Atletico Madrid going with a comfortable aggregate victory from last week's match. Bayern München take on Atalanta, Italian giants, in that encounter as well. As far as the PSL is concerned, there was one match that took place yesterday. The mighty Mamelodi Sundowns, of course, were in action last night and came out with an emphatic 2-0 victory. That 2-0 victory has taken them has left them comfortably at the top of the Betway Premiership table, currently sitting now with 50 points, just 2 points ahead of Orlando Pirates, also chasing title credentials. There was a suggested match for this evening against for Kaizer Chiefs this evening, but it hasn't been confirmed on the PSL website. I was trying to confirm that for you, but I do, from my recollection, Kaizer Chiefs is said to be playing this evening. I'll just further confirm that throughout the course of the show before we wrap up, just let you know what time and who they are playing this evening. But they're definitely in action and hoping to notch up further up in the table, as they're currently sitting in that 5th position with 33 points. Orlando Pirates currently sitting with 48 points at 2nd spot. Sekhukhune United come in at 3rd spot with third spot, and quite shockingly, Amazulu sit in the top 5 position. Of course, Kaizer Chiefs anchor that 5th position. And then, guys, I want to bring this news to light. Remember a couple of months ago, early January, there was a football tournament that was going on, the African Cup of Nations. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, 100%.
I told you guys there was a story where Senegal decided to walk off the pitch because of some dubious decisions by the referee, and they felt hard done by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You will not believe what CAF announced this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What announced?
So Senegal eventually won the CAF champion.
Did they take away
you
the?
will not believe it. So this morning, the CAF appeal board decided that the application of Article 84 of the regulations of CAF Africa Cup of Nations, that Senegal team is now declared have forfeited the final match of the Total Energy CAF Africa Cup of Nations against Morocco. Within the result, so pretty much what this means is, so in football, once you forfeit a game, once you walk out a pitch, it's automatically considered as a forfeit, and a forfeit goes to a 3-0 victory to the opposing team. Yes.
Wait, but they came back on the pitch.
It wasn't the minute you walk off the pitch, it's automatically considered as a forfeit. So the world is up there.
No, but you came back. It's not like that. What about his half time? You walked off the pitch.
The captain, the coach said, we're not doing this anymore. We are taking our players off the pitch and we're going into the.
But that's what he's saying.
That's what.
But I thought the captain is the one that brought them back.
The captain brought them back. But what we're worrying about is the decision to walk off the pitch.
Oh.
That's where FIFA and CAF came out and said, listen, guys, once you walk off the pitch, the decision is considered as a forfeit, because your opponent, you need to respect your opponent enough to tell your opponent, listen, this is unfair. We want to deal with this on the pitch. The minute you walk off the pitch, you're not a competitor anymore.
Oh, kind of makes sense. But didn't they do that?
Yeah, they walked off the pitch, and CAF considered them as not a competitor anymore. That's
so that means
Morocco have been crowned. Morocco, who were the host nation, have now been crowned the African kings.
Hectic.
Madness. If you guys wanted spice, if you wanted drama, I've delivered drama today. And,
but it's okay, because we got entertained with the last goal. It was exhilarating. We don't care.
It's been the most entertaining.
Who the champions are.
It's most entertaining CAF to 2 days, and this is the first time ever a situation like this is happening in any football fraternity, to say the least, for a big tournament of this nature. So I don't want to say it's dead and buried yet. There will, of course, be some backfire coming from Senegal Federation, arguing the stance, but the communication has come out from CAF, and CAF have confirmed that Morocco are now the kings of Africa. If this news does not shock you, I don't know what else will.
No, it does, man.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, man.
Gents, guys, this is football for you. Somebody said football will kill a man. I think it was a former coach. I can see a few men dying today, of course. Anyway, I told you guys Morocco would win the CAF. Didn't I not say that? And
Yeah,
here
you
we
did,
are.
but,
Here I am. Here I am. The football lords have come to me and they've proven me correct. They've handed Morocco the kings of Africa. But of course, this is I'll open for further discussion. If you also were brought light to this news as well, pretty much try to let us know how shocking and how unbelievable this such news is. In a world of football, where technology controls football, where human resources control football, how is such a decision going to impact the game of football moving forward? But with that mouthful said, that's pretty much my insight for this morning. Back again, as per usual, between 9 and 11 on Friday morning. Until then, that's enough said.
All right, cool. Thank you very much, Rob.
Shout out to Bogart Radio live and back to the city. Hey yo, shout out to Bogart Radio. Shout out to Back to the City. This your boy Mesh Beats, and we out here. And we out here.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namanje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Bona kaofela bona, like everyone who says that thing, DJ Maporisa or someone else is robbing me, what. No,
my royalties
doesn't happen like that. If like you want your royalties, you mustn't go to the person you have a song with.
Yes.
You must have your own publishing deal. Distribution deal, so they can fetch those things for you.
Yes.
Yeah, I would mention you must go live and be like, me, I want my royalties from DJ Maporisa.
So do you think when Elama royalties were enough to probably even buy him a house right now as we speak, because this song was just last year?
Nah, that's why he's still young and confused.
He's still young and confused.
That's why asacabanga ukuthi yazi kufana na want like people who are watching us from far. He just needs to like be on a positive side. Are you much didn't speak with them? He fade away. He needs to apologize so that he indlulele indaba le. Obviously much italbona but to understand abo.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's indlule, because obvious dog, if akayenzi lo nto leyo, I mean, uhetha my feelings abaya.
Yes.
Affect abantu ababaya. So how am I going to trust you if you can't even come to me so we can speak about it and close it off?
And so did you, when I close it off?
I tried calling him and then he said it doesn't want to speak to me. And I was like, I'd fade it.
I wouldn't lie, man. I'm feeling like extremely motivated, especially seeing as that I saw Bentley Continental GT, something like a W12. That empowerment, man.
You have to have a vision. You know, the main purpose that Bucks arranged this thing here today is to make sure that kids get inspired to say, you know what, anything is possible. You know, Black Child is possible.
Them bringing these nice cars is a motivation to us that we have to do better so that we can be better people in the future.
Because we had that thing that we wanna leave school because it's hard, but then after this cars, there's no that thing for us to we have to work hard.
Yes, you see us and it looks like it's fancy. However, before the fancy comes a lot of hard work.
You can drive an M4, you can drive a dream car, whatever it is. My dream car was to build a Golf, and I've achieved that dream. And it inspires me when my son's in the car and says, Daddy, you know what, you've done me proud. So you have to have a purpose in life, and I think that's what we need.
So nje manje udiphila ngumculo. Ya ngisho kanjalo ngithi ngiphila ngumculo, kodwa khona futhi amanye amabhizinisi aseceleni engiwenzayo.
Okay, into efana ukutesa unsango.
Ngikwazi ukuphila. Ngikwazi ukuphila.
Ebone ingoma yakhe kuhlanganiswa abanye abantu ngayo kuthiwa akuthengwa amathikithi nawo umcimbi ukhona ulihla akekho kuyipost.
Kujwayelekile kakhulu kuyenzeka nje ngeke ngibone nabanye sebenza ama video sibona ayibo kudlalwa ingoma yakho la kanti ukhona kanti ukhona ngithi hayi angekho mina ngazi wakwazi ukuthi kunomcimbi uyaphusha futhi ngiyanxusa nje nabantu ukuthi beqhubeke impela belekelele.
Abaculi abaningi bashaya amamiliyoni bathenga iy'moto vele kalihle ipakile nawo la ngaphandle nanti imiliyoni salibona la uhamba noma Gumeto uthi unyisa umtsholo.
Hayi monta ngayithenga.
Waganwa ngayo imali.
Ngaganwa ngisakhombila ngagana.
Here is a free platform, a Pan-African platform.
Yeah.
It gives you education. You network with these people. You do the links. We introduce you to funding opportunities. We introduce you to the organizations that you can't reach by yourself. The young people, I don't know, for some reason, if it's not a party or a DJ involved in a live performance, they don't want to come. You know why masterclasses and workshops are very important? Because of the information. It's the attitudes of the individual, my brother. Because you did not get help at that one, at the first one or the second one. I put it all on you because you didn't ask the right questions. At the masterclasses, they don't ask questions. Let me make an example. Ron's house has been repossessed. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, I'm a millionaire, but there are ways that we can open doors for you, for you to make money. And there's no small money in this world. Every masterclass is a free educational empowerment platform, you know. It's designed for African creatives, entrepreneurs, and professionals in the arts and the media space. But what sets us apart is the holistic and practical approach. In delivering the real world knowledge with industry leaders, which you can touch and ask questions, network with, because everybody who's going to be there, we've asked them to say, block out your day. The youth want to talk to you. The youth are eager to come and suck knowledge from you. You know, that's why even this year that we've shortened the panel, and the Q&A time and the networking time is a bit longer.
In about 30 years time to 40 years time, I think everything is going to be robotic, because even now with
in
movies,
30 to 40 years we're actually still going to be alive.
Exactly. That's my biggest concern.
What do you mean I'm going to be alive for so much longer? Have you heard how AI can actually sound like a person?
Now you're going to get someone saying, hey,
Show 15 minutes until the 11th hour of the day until we end the show. So we're just having a discussion, you know, because Rob just did some sports here and he asked a very valid question. Actually, you should ask the question then.
So it was deep in my mind, not that deep. It just came on my mind now. So initially, when we had started off, when the AFCON started off in December, I had put in a preposition. I'd said Morocco would win based on the Moroccan history and what they've been doing to achieve what they're doing under 17, under 15, under 17, and the senior team, and of course going into the World Cup, they had put on a development plan. So it ended up in the AFCON that they didn't win the AFCON at all. So my suggestion at the beginning was to vote, was to bait Morocco as the overall winner. But now today, with today's announcement by CAF that Senegal had forfeited the victory and therefore handing Morocco the victor as CAF kings. Does that now mean with betting companies, will betting companies now be able to reimburse me and say, okay, Rob, since you said Morocco would win the World Cup and Senegal and will win the AFCON, and Senegal hypothetically won it,
so what if I bet on Morocco and it's 100K? What happens then?
So now that's my question now. So you bet on Morocco to win. Morocco didn't win it because of the results, but now the results have changed into Morocco's favor. Will betting companies say now come out and say all those that won money for saying Senegal would win, we're taking the money back and we're giving it to those that said Morocco would win?
People have finished that money. It's gone.
No,
but now who's responsible for it now? Is it the betting company?
I bet this here
and the company.
And Kev said
the company.
Betting company.
Yeah, the betting company.
Nah, I don't think we can blame them altogether. CAF has to take some of the fallout for this. The African Confederation have to take a fall for this as well. They must be able to contribute and say, hey guys, listen, it's our fault. We took long to give you guys.
Who's going to pay who here?
Thousands, millions. Some that you've never heard of. Some that you've never heard of in your life.
So much money.
This is all of these betting companies are affected.
The betting in South Africa, there's a 4 billion rand industry in South Africa alone.
Yes.
And that is only Hollywood bets.
Not even in country.
Only in South Africa alone. That means in Nigeria there's like 10 other betting companies we don't even know about. That's only in Africa. In Africa, in Europe, where betting is literally what Europeans survive on. There's thousands and thousands. Now I can imagine all the money that's been spent and given towards the winners that voted Senegal as victors. What happens to that money? Because now Morocco is considered as victors now.
Yeah, man. Because what if I've bet on Morocco, but the outcome has been changed now. So
Just imagine you put
happen?
100,000 rand on Morocco to win the African Cup of Nations and they didn't win it. Senegal got it. But now you wake up this morning, you find out that Morocco has won it. What happened?
That's crazy.
You get your 100 million rand. What?
No, people must get their 100.
If I bet on my 100K, I want my 100K.
They need to get their money.
This is going to be interesting.
I wonder but has this thing happened before?
First time ever.
First time ever.
Yeah, it may have happened in the early days of football, but I was way too.
But
I was
not the
probably not even in
Pacific.
existence.
But not the particular situation, but where the results have been changed after a day or two.
No, you'll find the result. Probably not over. This has been changed after 3 months, Ronnie. The AFCON, the victor was announced in Jan. We only after 3 months later we find out. So you find if a team had forfeited a game, that game will be considered a forfeit immediately immediately, not 3 months later. So now 3 months later, you can see you're waking up and you're doing your own thing. I mean, Brian Diaz was playing against Manchester City yesterday. He wakes up this morning and he gets a message, bro, you're just the African Cup of Nation king. You're a champion.
You're a champion.
A few
right
months
now.
ago, you're considered as a loser. Yeah, tears of sadness.
I wish I had this here queued up. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
That's for sure.
I'm telling you, the Morocco team is saying that right now, man.
I really wonder what the betting companies are saying
it's
about
quite interesting.
this.
I think we'll try get. I'll try get a betting representative, someone from Betway, to get on a call with us on Friday to get insight as to how does such news or such results how does it impact our betting companies? Because obviously on their side they're going with a set system, and once the system has been changed by a federation that is out of their hands, how does it impact their business in terms of the betting side of it? And of course, how does this impact football altogether moving forward? Because it's more than just one person. It's more than just
100%. Because also it's not only affecting the AFCON only, but if this is happening for the first time, they're also experiencing it for the first time. So I think it's really tricky.
Yeah, they have to rule something, man, and decision, because now I want my money. I got proof that I bet this and this guys are the winner and I won.
Yeah.
Where's my money?
And also you as a customer can't go out and say, no, I understand. You bet for Morocco to win.
Yeah,
and Morocco is now considered as a winner, so you need your money.
Get either two ways. Either the betting companies, I mean, obviously the betting officials, they're going to tell us what's going to happen. But obviously they have to pay this guy. Or they're going to take it to court to say, we're taking AFCON to court and it's like this.
Yeah, I think CAF, AFCON, there'll be quite a few organizations that will probably sit in courts and just to try find a solution for this conundrum.
So I have a question.
Crazy,
why did we have to wait 3 months for these?
I think more than anything, there was a lot of investigation that was happening. Also, there was investigation with regard to the Senegalese team, with the captain, with the coaches, as to why did they make those decisions. Over and above that, it had to be a result that would be conducive for football. Over and above the human beings part of it, it had to be a decision that would take football forward. They took so much time because the investigation, the referees, there is the calls that were made. I think more than anything was an investigation into the systems, into the. It was a full-on investigation, and unfortunately, it had to take 3 months as opposed to a day or two. But in that 3 months, a lot of hearts will be definitely broken.
Definitely, man.
Granted, I mean, I fully understand that one of the main reasons is them walking
off the pitch. Yeah.
Off the pitch. Was that not in the rule book already? To
that
say
was in
you
the
can't.
Rule book.
No, it's in the rule book. Like they say, you can't walk out the pitch.
So
even
who was the officiator on that day who decided this should go on?
No. So remember, the official was standing. The official had his hands up. His hands were tied. He's like, okay, listen, my job is to ref this game. This can give us further insight. So in football, when you're playing onto the pitch, all 11 players, if you want water, there's no way you can step out of that rectangle, step out of it and get water from rules. If you step out of that, you're considered outside of play. We don't consider you in a player anymore. So that same rule goes as far as in the actual game of play. If you are playing and you decide to walk off the pitch, you're not considered a player on the pitch anymore. You're considered an outsider. So you have to wait for the referee to tell you to come back on with permission. So that same rule applies with what Senegal. The Senegal decided, actually, ref, you're not being fair. The call that you've made is unjust to us. So therefore, we're going to make our own decision. Our decision is to walk out because you are being unfair. But now FIFA didn't come out and say the ref was fair. CAF didn't come out and say the ref was fair. Those organizations need to come out and say, because of the ref's unruly, dubious decisions, we understand why Senegal walked out. But FIFA didn't come out and say that. FIFA said, listen, the rule book says if you walk out the pitch, your game will be considered as a forfeit.
And what are your thoughts?
That's why Sadio Mane ran into. That's why the captain ran into the town and said, guys, if you don't come out now, there'll be heavy repercussions. I remember telling you guys this. There'll be heavy repercussions that we will face as a team. I might face repercussions as a captain. The coach might face repercussions as the coach, and the team will face repercussions as a team. The federation will suffer. That's why the players came back, because of that understanding. But now when they came back, it was way too late already, because they had already walked off the pitch, which was considered a loss on its own.
Somebody getting money. Somebody getting money. I can tell you right
How do
now,
I see
man.
it? I see it as a
right
fair
now.
call. I mean, if the rule book says do not touch, or if the rule book says don't touch this person, you touch that person, you will suffer for touching that person. Similar in football, if they say don't walk out and you walk out, play by the rules. If there's a rule book and the rules say that don't do it, and you do on the other side, we're not going to bend over backwards and say, oh, because you Sadio Mane, because you Senegal, because you've done. No. The rule book says don't do it, and if you do it, Chief, you'll get punished.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. But definitely, we're going to get an officiate on Friday, man. We definitely need to know what exactly is going on there, because it's crazy. Yeah, man, the time is exactly 10:53 right here on the Bogart Morning Show. Hey, do we still have time to discuss the topic?
7 minutes.
Yeah, 7 minutes, man. We're talking about how important it is to be independent, and we just gave a few pointers and just to share our a few opinions, actually. So before the Gentleman Club comes on, I see they're outside. So what was the verdict with that one day?
I think independence brings a sense of respect, not only for yourself but also from other people. When you walk on the streets and you are independent, you can feel the respect that people are giving you. There's something that I've realized as a business owner, something I've realized as being part of Bogart, man. Yeah. It comes with respect. Over and above, also there's core independence. Well, on that part, I would like to suggest individualism. At some point, you have to be independent. You have to be dependent on yourself, because once that one person leaves, you'll spend at least 6 to a month or even a year trying to find yourself, trying to understand, okay, where do I now bounce back? How do I survive on my own? I think that's the tricky part of codependence.
Because I feel like this independence comes in different forms. Kind of like, man, because I've witnessed, like we just mentioned, different people. You just mentioned a whole nother side of things that independence can actually bring to somebody, and why is it important? But in overall, it's just important, very important for anybody just to be independent on their own.
You also don't want to go around asking. I mean, not that asking is a bad thing, but also don't want to be asking people for things. And people work hard for their things, and if they feel as if, okay, the thing I've worked out for, I need to set a date. I need to set a timeline that Rob will come and ask me for this thing at some point. It creates an irritation on their side, because they know every month Rob is going to come and ask for this. If you are dependent on you, or if you are dependent or independent, at least you have a foot to stand on. You've got a foundation to stand on. Somebody can come ask you for something where you feel as if, okay, I've worked for this. I don't mind giving this. But if you are that person that's dependent on other people's independence, then you become a menace to society.
So basically, there's like a certain point where you have to go through, because you're gonna need help from people.
For sure,
you're gonna need help from people, but not as
boundaries.
Get help to be independent.
Yeah, because you'll end up getting a reputation as well.
That's for sure. And a very bad one.
Let me tell you a story about an unnamed person who would have a habit of overstaying their welcome, to the point where they gained a reputation where if you make sure this person leaves the same day they come, if you're hosting a bride or whatever, make sure they leave the same day, because they will end up leaving 2 months later.
Or even you set like situations in your house where you make it obvious that the person can't stay there anymore, can't stay there. When they come there, you tell them that my cousin's coming, my cousin or my girlfriend is staying over. Even though your girlfriend or cousin they're not coming, you just tell them, listen, I can't have you here for this week because Mang is coming, so you can't be on my couch, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm leaving, so you can't. I'm going away.
That time the homeboy comes to your house next door and he sees your car outside, like, Chip, you said you're going away, I see your car's outside.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And just like that, we leave it right here, man. It's the Bogart Morning Show. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The name is Ronnie J. Driz. Chantal is here. Rob is here. Feroz is here. Want to catch you again on Friday morning at 9 a.m. to 11. Good morning.